So it's been a while since I've done a video. Just been too busy really doing other things after the long trip around France and Spain. In those incredible mountains, and what an incredible trip it was. And just a bit of an update. So on my return, I decided to put my bike up for sale. Yeah, I know, it's come as a shock. I'll tell you more about it. So yeah, so the bike's up for sale. It ain't going anywhere. Okay, why am I selling it? Well, it's a little top heavy for me for the sort of trips that I'm doing, to be honest. I mean, I am pushing it. It's a cruiser, but I'm going up mountain passes and, you know, switchbacks, and I'm getting a little bit older day by day, and I am finding the bike a little top heavy, and I could really do with that weight down a little lower. And so maybe the big fairing on that bike, which is absolutely incredible, you know, protects you from the weather, gives you all the information, the sat nav and all the diagnostics of the bike, brilliant. Maybe if I do away with all of that, you know, and just take the front end down a little bit, that would be better. Now, I would like to move on to another Indian, but to be honest with you, my financial situation at the moment, I'm sure many other people are in the same boat. I just can't afford another Indian at, you know, 18, 19, 20 odd grand. So I'm looking for a second-hand bike. I'm looking for something that is very similar in sort of design, and the only bikes that I can see that would suit me, because I'm a big bugger, is something like a Triumph Thunderbird, or, you know, something like that, American or whatever. But no movement on my bike. So at the moment, I'm very much kind of in limbo, and it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because how do you change bikes when the bike you've got is the best bike on the road? So, you know, as much as I'd like to keep the Indian, I really do feel like it's time to kind of move it on. But who knows, with the situation at the moment, nobody's buying bikes of that sort of money. I understand why. If you're paying out that sort of money, you're going to want a warranty with it, which probably means you're going to go to a dealer. If I take my bike to a dealer, I'm not going to get the money that I need for it, which means I'm going to have to try and find some more money to replace it. So at the minute, I'm stuck. I'm still obviously riding the bike. I'm loving the bike. I will miss the bike, but as I say, I feel now the time is right for me to make this change. So watch this space and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm very much continuing with my riding, my solo riding. You know, which, as I said to you in a previous video, during the trip that I just recently did, really did kind of emphasise to me that I am very much. I prefer to ride solo. I don't mind riding with a small group, you know, 2 or 3 people, that's okay. But any size big groups, it's not really me. So, yeah, I am a member of the Indian Riders group, although, to be honest with you, I don't really see me doing much group riding, if any. So really, I'm an Indian rider. I'm just an Indian owner riding my bike. And that's the way I like it to be, really. And no disrespect to anybody else that enjoys the group thing, because I'm sure for a lot of people it's a great thing. But I'm of the age now when I've kind of been through groups, and I just like a few close friends now to go and have a ride with, and that's what I'm about, really. So that's where I am. Right, next event's coming up. Well, I might pop down to the Calstock bike show, which I used to do with the stand, but this year I won't be doing it with the stand. So that'd be a nice little run out. Also see Jolly's Bikes have got an event on, which I might take another ride to. So there's 1 or 2 things that are popping up, and the next big ride for me, although it's probably not big by comparison to what I've been doing, is a tour heading up towards Hampshire, and then doing a couple of days whiz round on the Isle of Wight. I've not been to the Isle of Wight for a long time, so that's the next bike trip for me. Sort of staying away bike trip, and that's going to be not until September. So we're only in July now, and there's, you know, loads of opportunities to do other things, but that's basically where I am at the minute. So if you're not seeing me on the road, or you're not seeing me at groups or whatever, that's basically the reason why. I'm as I say, I'm riding my Indian. I'm loving every minute of it. It's the best bike I could ever own. I don't want to sell it. I wish I could buy another bike. I have another bike as well for doing different things on, but I'm afraid I can't run to that. So there we go. So safe ridings to everybody, and say more videos to come soon of whatever trip it is that I do next. As I say, bike shows, a couple of bike shows to go and see, some ride outs hopefully, and then definitely be doing a vlog on the trip, which will be taking me up from Cornwall all the way up through the various counties, up into Hampshire, and then the trip over to the Isle of Wight, which is going to be great. I'm going to look forward to doing that with a very close friend. So that's going to be a good ride. So yeah, all of you stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on the road somewhere sometime. Yeah, okay, cool. Stay safe.